Welcome back to the channel. My name is Cjam, and we have a brand new Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness trailer that we have to discuss. This trailer played at the end of, spoilers, Spider-Man No Way Home, and it played as the second post-credit scene. Like, it came at the end, right? And I saw it while I was in the theater, but I didn't even realize that it was an actual trailer. Obviously, because I was so high off of everything that I just saw in Spider-Man No Way Home. And my Spider-Man No Way Home spoiler review is coming real soon. As you know, we're just coming off of the holidays. I was on a break, etc., etc. But that's coming soon, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that video. But this Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness trailer has everything. We'll talk about it after we watch it, but let's watch it. Multiverse of Madness. It's all gone mad. Alright, that's what he said in No Way Home. Alright.
The multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little.
More dialogue from No Way.
Your desecration of reality.
See, the watch is cracked. Universe is cracked. Like, it's all just gone. Everything is just wrecked. There's flooding in the sanctum.
Meant for any of this to happen.
Scarlet Witch. The wedding. The wedding from What If. Like, what if? You know, that Doctor Strange episode? Wanda.
I knew sooner or later you'd show up. I made mistakes, and people were hurt.
I'm not here to talk about Westview.
But you need to talk
Then what
about
are you here for?
Westview. It
I
doesn't
need your help.
make any sense. It has
What?
to be spoken
What do you know
about.
about the multiverse?
She knows something.
I'm sorry, Stephen.
He got dreads now.
I hope you understand. The greatest threat to our universe
Wong looks like he's in trouble.
is you.
Just like What If.
Got out of hand.
It definitely got out of hand. He's like, what? I am so ready, but at the same time, I am not ready because it looks like they're gonna do everything in this movie. I mean, spoilers for What If you haven't seen it. In What If, I think episode 3, you know, that's Marvel's animated Disney Plus show that came out earlier this year. I think it was episode 3 was the Doctor Strange episode where he lost Christine died, right? And it didn't matter how much he tried to tamper with the reality using the time stone, she just kept on dying, like it was meant to happen. And then because he was trying to get all this power to stop her from dying, he became evil, which is the evil Doctor Strange that we saw at the end just now, right? And that episode was so cool because that evil Doctor Strange, did they call him like Strange Supreme or something like that? He was so cool, and he was very powerful. He was much more powerful than our Doctor Strange that we're used to. So seeing him here, the possibilities are endless, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see how Benedict Cumberbatch adjusts his performance to give us an evil or a dark Doctor Strange. I'm so excited. And even on the poster, we'll get to the poster in a little bit. They have 3 Doctor Stranges on the poster, right? But I'm glad that he's meeting up with Wanda. You know, Wanda was amazing in WandaVision, and we need more of her. I really hope that we see Vision as well. But he was supposed to be in WandaVision. The series, he was supposed to be in there. Doctor Strange was supposed to be in there because the the little commercials that Wanda was seeing in her dreams or in her head, Doctor Strange was the one. I heard that he's the one who was using those commercials to try and get through to Wanda, right? Because spoilers for WandaVision as well. But I know you should have seen it. She was creating her own reality, right? And messing with the fabric of reality just out of nothing. She's that powerful, right? And then because of all that she was doing, it had huge consequences. But because he didn't show up, it left a lot of us wanting more because we're like, how can Doctor Strange's job be to protect our reality, right? You know, he told Iron Man that in Infinity War. And yet still Wanda is just changing the fabric of reality at her own will, and he doesn't show up. He doesn't detect that. It didn't make any sense. So when he said that he's not here to talk about Westview, the reason why I said they need to talk about it is because Wanda can't just be going on like that and doing what she feels, whatever she feels like doing, right? His job is to make sure that somebody or some entity doesn't do that. And we even saw the little well, not the little, the big tentacled monster from What If as well, you know, in the, was it the Captain Carter episode? I think it was the Captain Carter episode when Peggy Carter became Captain America. I think that tentacled monster was in there, if I'm not mistaken. So it's pretty cool to see that. It seems like everything that happened in What If, or most of the cool stuff, will be happening in this. I'm really hoping they do like give us everything, because it's the multiverse, right? They can have multiple versions of different characters, as we just saw. We had 2 Doctor Stranges. I'm also hearing that we'll have an alternate version of Iron Man, probably Captain America, and we also have probably more than one Scarlet Witch, Wanda, right? And I also hear that they'll be bringing back characters from X-Men, you know, X-Men that came out in the early 2000s with Hugh Jackman, Patrick Stewart, and what's his name? I can't remember his name right now. Ian McKellen, Magneto. So I'm hearing that they'll be bringing back some of those characters as from an alternate universe, because you know how they did in No Way Home with, you know, I won't say too much, but yeah. So the possibilities are endless, and with them having an alternate version of Iron Man, you know, our Iron Man died, Robert Downey Jr., but I'm hearing that the Iron Man that we may see, spoilers, I'm not sure if this is true, but the Iron Man that we may see may possibly be Tom Cruise's Iron Man, because Tom Cruise actually auditioned for the role of Iron Man earlier in the early 2000s, but he didn't get the role. The role just went to Robert Downey Jr., right? So if that happens, I'll be happy. As long as I get Tom Cruise Iron Man, I'm a huge Tom Cruise fan. As long as I get Tom Cruise Iron Man, the movie would have been a success for me. So let's see. Now let's go ahead and talk about, well, first, Wong looks like he's in trouble, obviously. I hope he doesn't die. Well, they can't kill Wong, right? There's no Doctor Strange without Wong, right? Wanda looks like she's going to be like very much in this movie, a little bit more than a supporting character. I heard that she may also be the villain. I'm not sure, but we have to wait and see, because they're reshooting a lot of this movie right now to really alter the story and make it much more to make it bigger in scope, right? Because I hear that they're adding a lot more cameos, hopefully some multiverse cameos like Tom Cruise Iron Man. And so they're going through extensive reshoots, more than normal, to change, like, I don't remember how much of the movie they're changing, but they're changing a lot of it, more than normal, right? So I'm excited. Can you tell? I'm excited. And the girl that was walking there with them, well, she was standing at the door with them when the thing was spinning out of control in the multiverse, and she had the star on her back. That's America Chavez, and she's from the comics. She can literally punch holes through realities, right? So if we're here in our main MCU universe, she can like punch a hole and go to another universe, right? She's that powerful. That's her power. So it makes sense why she's in this movie, because it's a multiverse movie, and maybe they want to travel from different realities, right? Travel through different realities. So it makes sense why she's here. And that bus scene where Doctor Strange like cut the bus in half, it reminds me of Infinity War when Tony was fighting Thanos' children and he threw a bus at the guy Ebony Maw and he like split it into, or was it the other way around, but it was split in two as well. So it definitely reminded me of that opening New York battle in Infinity War. But when you see the shots here of like the sky when Doctor Strange is walking out of the sanctum, you can see that the multiverse is definitely in shambles. And I'm so excited. I am so excited and I cannot wait. May cannot come soon enough. Now let's talk about this poster. This poster is probably the coolest poster I've ever seen from Marvel. Like, they have no title on this poster. It's just Doctor Strange's picture, Dark Doctor Strange, and another Doctor Strange over the left, and then two versions of Wanda. And then it looks like reality is being shattered, right? They don't even have the title of the movie on this, and people are freaking out. I'm freaking out. This is so cool. And just the way the photos are edited, it just looks so cool. And it really looks borderline horror, borderline scary, right? Like, it's gonna be real intense and heavy. And that's what we want from a Doctor Strange movie. And if you look in the eye of the evil Doctor Strange, like the one with the bigger beard right here, you can see that his eyes are looking a little bit weird, just like he looked in What If. It's called Multiverse of Madness. I really hope they don't hold back anything. They just go all out and just go crazy, because that's why we have the multiverse, right? So that's my reaction of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, the first teaser trailer. And what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'm so excited to discuss this with you, and I cannot wait for us to watch it together in May. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, oops, my name is Cjam, and I will see you guys in the next review.